Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I'm a couple of minutes late. The team news literally came out at 6:45, so I had to get that covered on Twitter and Facebook. But my name's Sam. Welcome to United People's TV. This is the pre-match build-up show for tonight's game against Young Boys. It's not Young Boys against Manchester United. It's Young Boys against Young Boys. We have got a hell of a young squad going into the game today. Rangnick has rang in the changes. We all wanted him to rotate tonight, but he has rotated this team, and that's putting it bluntly. Let's go straight into the team news, right? Let's waste absolutely no time because you're not here to see me. You're here to see the news. We have got Henderson in goal. We've got Eric Bailly. Who's the other centre back? Matic? Don't quite know about the formation there. I'm going to have to look at that. We've got Wan-Bissaka and Shaw there as fullbacks. We've got... What is that formation? You've got Greenwood, Lingard, Elanga, Van der Beek, and Mata. I have no idea what that formation is. I should have probably looked at that before I came on here. Let me know in the comments, ladies and gents. What formation do you think that's going to be? I've got absolutely no idea. 3-4-3, 4-3-3. Jeez, I have no idea, man. Arfan, you're excited about Ahmad. Of course we are. Matt, you have no idea what the formation is. I genuinely have no idea what the formation is here. Let me go over to... I mean, he was going to ring in the changes, right? But look at that bench. Look at that bench. Let me scroll in so you can see it properly. Our bench has Heaton, Kovar, Hardley making his first appearance on the bench. Like Kovar, the goalkeeper. Mengi's on the bench. Zidane Iqbal, the 18-year-old midfielder. We've got, not Robbie Savage, we've got Savage on the bench, and we've got Shola Shoretire. No Ronaldo, no Rashford, no Sancho, no McTominay, no Fred, no Maguire, no Varane, no Telles, no Dalot. He has just gone out and said, you know what, lads? Just have the night off completely. Completely have the night off. Fair enough. You know, what I want to see from Rangnick tonight, right? Actually, not what I want to see from Rangnick. What I want to see from Manchester United. Pure consistency. I want to see pure consistency between the application of the performance. What we saw all the time underneath Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right, was, you know, if we played well 1 week, all of a sudden the next game we could play absolutely horrendously. I really need to go over here back onto Twitter and see what this formation is. We're saying a possible 4-2-2. Let's have a look. I've got absolutely no idea what that formation is. Seriously, we're all gonna have to talk about the formation here. My predicted 11 here. This was it. Let's go over here. Absolutely wrong. I thought it was going to be completely wrong. Who's our centre backs? I need to go back here. Jeez. This is so confusing me. I mean, it's good, eh? I wanted Manchester United to make changes tonight. I wanted us to be refreshed. I also wanted to know who the hell's playing in our team. So Bailly's there. By the looks of it, what have we got? Have we got Matic there? It looks like we've got Van der Beek probably in this position here, right? We've got Elanga up front, got that right. Greenwood up front, that right. Lingard, probably Lingard on the left-hand side there, with Ahmad playing on the right-hand side. Oh, man, I'm excited to see this guy play. Absolutely excited to see this guy play. Ahmad's there. But then what is going on back here? We've got Wan-Bissaka there. Shaw's fit to play. Is it that? No, we've got two Matiches here. Who else? Who am I missing? Oh, my God, this is so confusing. Mata? What? What is going on? Is he playing Van der Beek as a holding midfielder on his own? Let me go down here. You're all saying 3-4-3. Let's have a look. Klein, you're saying 3-4-3. 4-2-2 with Matic at centre-back, says Chris. Mate, I've got absolutely no idea. I've got no idea. Alicia, you're saying 3-4-3. It's 4-3-3 or 3-4. Either way, none of us have an inkling about what that formation is going to be. That's exciting in itself, right? But maybe 3-4-3. But who's if you're playing 3-4-3, then who's what? You're playing Shaw as the third centre-back with Wan-Bissaka as a full-back? Mate, you are guessing. Everybody in the comments here is guessing what this formation is. Nobody's got a Scooby what that formation is going to be. You're saying 3 at the back, right? Let's have a look at that then. You're probably going to be putting Bailly on the right-hand side, probably Matic in the middle, Shaw on the left. Full-back-wise, you're probably going for Wan-Bissaka and Lingard. Is that about right? About something like that? You're playing Mata and Van der Beek in midfield. Are you mad? Oh, you're mad? All right, okay. I'm just saying, I'm just doing what you people are saying. And then you're probably going to be playing Ahmad out there, Elanga out here, and Greenwood in the middle. Is that what you think it's going to be? Let me know what you think about that in the comments below. That's just stark raving bonkers. I'm just laughing at it, right? I'm laughing. That took us all by surprise. I mean, I got 11 out of 11 on the last bloody starting 11. I did not get 11 out of 11 on this one. People, I see what people are saying on Twitter. Could be a Matic, Van der Beek, Matic in the centre. Hey, I've got no idea. Let's bring someone in here. Let's who we've got here. We've got Matt sitting down here in the comments. Let me see what you're thinking here, buddy. Come on, in the arms. How you doing, man?
What's up, my man?
Look, tell me what the formation is because I've got no idea.
Bro, I am with you. I'm over here blowing up. Like, wow, what is he gonna do? But I love it though. We have young versus young, basically.
Mate, I've got
I told you about Mata too, by the way.
Yeah, you did.
You're over here saying Mata probably won't fit, but he's starting, so we'll see.
Hey, look, I'm still don't think that if Mata's in there, then expect a different sort of style of football today, and certainly a different style with that starting 11. I still can't. Nah. There's no way.
I don't know what he's gonna do, but I like it.
I mean, yeah, that's the weird thing. I don't know what it is.
Maybe you should switch Mata with Wamasaka and have Shaw, Bailey, and then Wamasaka and the matches on the right hand, or Mata on the right hand and
Matic over here. Nah,
Mata over there.
Oh, Mata over there. Mata is a win back. Nah, come on. This is some sort of weird parallel universe.
I know. And then have Matic up front.
Oh God, no! It makes no sense. Right. But if that's the starting 11, which we know it is, what do you think the result's going to be based off that, dude?
Man, they're hungry. I'm going to say 3-0 us. I'm going big.
3-0. Oh yeah, go big, go home, right?
Yep.
Hey, look, I'll take that all day long. Hey, what is that? Is that Modelo you're drinking there? That's what it looks like.
It's Stella.
It's Stella. It's nice. Anyway, cheers, buddy.
Cheers, my man.
Hey, look, enjoy the game tonight. Yeah, and good luck predicting what's going to happen because I have no idea, and I'm supposed to be good at what I'm doing, right?
Oh man. Hey man, I love your stuff, Sam. Good work, my man.
Cheers, Matt. Thank you very much, buddy. Well, so that's one person who has absolutely zero idea of what is going to happen tonight, and I'm pretty sure Salim's there waiting patiently. I'm pretty sure he's going to say the exact same thing. Come with your wealth of knowledge, please, Salim. Tell me what the formation is.
Hello, Sam. First of all,
hello, man. How are you doing?
I mean, I don't know.
So you got no idea.
Yeah, that reminds me how Sir Axison does when we played. It wasn't called Carbo Cope. You know, Ferguson come with the young star.
Arsenal when we played like 7 defenders.
Yeah. But I mean, 3-4-3 or 3-5-2 will work.
I've got no idea. I've got absolutely no idea.
For sure, it will be 3 at the back. I don't see Matic playing on the back because they have 2 center forward. They're very fast.
So you're going to go for probably maybe that.
3 defender will be the 3 at the back. And Matic will be my sentinel just ahead of the defense. To close down the 2 of young boys.
I have no idea. I've got no idea what's happening here.
I mean, we all knew that he will rotate the player, but he completely rotates player and the formation and stuff. But you know what?
That's not rotating. That's just like, right, okay. What's the craziest lineup I can do? Okay, right. You ready? You ready for this one? Let's go for it. That's what he's done there tonight.
Yeah. The 3 defender will be the center backs, and Matic will help.
Yeah, looking at that, it's going to be Bailly with Wan-Bissaka and Shaw either side of him. One centre back. I mean, Eric Bailly, man, here's your opportunity. Jeez, the only centre back. Wow, that's cool. That's a lot of faith, right? It's a lot of faith in him.
I mean, he already knew Shaw played already as centre back. Bissaka can fit as centre back. He's good. He defend 1-to-1. He's rapid, good at tackle. I think it will be 3-5-2 or 3-4-3.
Well, speaking of numbers, how many goals are you expecting United to score tonight? What's your prediction then?
Man, I'm still angry from the first leg game, so I want to beat them 5-0, or 7-0, like we did to Lies Roma.
What's some revenge slaps and revenge slap them up?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll
with
take that.
that, honestly, with that, I don't know. But we are already qualified, so it's opportunity for the players so they can express themselves.
Yes,
They have no pressure. Just go there and show me what you got.
exactly. There's so many opportunities there tonight that otherwise would not have been there had we drawn against Villarreal or had we lost against Villarreal.
I remember the German guy you spoke with.
Guido
Yeah,
Schaefer.
Guido, yeah. He told you he was crazy, and now we can see how crazy he is.
Yeah, he wasn't lying. My God, that caught us all by surprise. But you're going for a 5-0, just a little, just quick hammering.
Yeah, yeah. I want to destroy them. The first leg still here.
Still painful, that damn artificial
Yeah.
pitch, eh?
Hmm.
Right. Well, Salim, enjoy the game, my friend. Matt's going for a 3-0. You're going
Thank
for a
you.
5. I'm still trying to figure out what this bloody formation is.
I'll do some research, I'll tell you.
I have no idea, dude. Right. Enjoy the game, buddy.
Thank you. You too, Sam.
Jeez, man. What a guess. There was somebody sent a super chat in, so I want to read that out. Martin, big up Sam and come on United. Big up yourself, Martin. And big up, man, what's all your reactions to this team? I know you would have been leaving the comments there, but I was speaking to Salim and I was speaking to Matt, so I didn't see. what are we looking at here? I'm still blowing my mind. That's the one that probably makes most sense on paper. Maybe you would switch now. You probably want Lingard. I don't know. That is so much space to leave. You're basically going to be asking Lingard and Van der Beek probably to drop a little bit wider. What is that formation? Have I just made this formation up? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. 3-1-2-1-3. What am I doing? What we're saying? I've got no idea. It's a good thing, right? I suppose when that's the immediate trust that Manchester United fans have got in Rangnick after what we saw against Crystal Palace is we're not angry at this formation. We're sort of excited and yeah, let's see what happens. And that bench, man, as I said, let's go back and look at the team. That bench, obviously, is a game that we don't need to change from the bench. But look at that. Kovar, Hardley, Mengi, Zidane Iqbal. Now, if you don't know about Zidane Iqbal, he's going to be the one from the bench that people are going to be excited about seeing come on. 18-year-old central midfielder has scored some absolute bangers for the under-23s this year. A proper playmaker. So people will want to see him come on the pitch and see what he'll definitely be excited about this. Where is it? I can't find it. There it is. Look at that. Zigbao. That must be the best thing I've ever seen on the back of a shirt. That's just cool. That's just cool. Where is it? Oh God, I've zoomed in so much. Look, there he is. Zigbao. My God, that's just cool. It's got Z and a. Oh no, Z dot. Oh, that's cheating. That's cheating. He's got the Z on there. Anyway, I'm happy for him. I'm sure he's excited. Let me see if anything's been said by Rangnick about the team so far, because that is a crazy team. There is a suggestion that Tom Heaton will come on around the hour mark. What is this? A testimonial? What's going on? Yeah, we're going to have a little round of applause in the 50th minute. I don't know. It's absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. Let me see what else is being said about the team. So United report down here saying the Nemanja Matic starts at centre-back. I think they're guessing. I think they might be guessing. But if we're being honest, look out, you can't play with 3 at the back like that, can you? Unless they all play as 3 centre-backs. Now, we know Shaw can play as a third centre-back as part of the back 3. But then who have you got as your fullbacks if Wan-Bissaka's going to be one of the 3 centre-backs? I don't know. It does seem like a bit of a huge responsibility on Eric Bailly's shoulders to play as the lone centre-back. So it's mad. It's absolutely mad. Let me go down here. I'm going to read a few of your comments out here before I head on. And there's who we've got down here. We've got Craig here. Or's late. I can see you there, Or. Doc, you're there. Ian, you're there. Vaishnav, you're there. The King Predictor, who actually guessed exactly. Vaishnav was here for the Arsenal game. And he guessed it was going to be 3-2, that Ronaldo scored 2, and that Bruno would get a goal as well. And if you did not put a pound on that, you must be really, really annoyed because that would have been ahead of a bit. But look, let's go down here. Gary, under 23 is totally different to playing first team football. Exactly, Gary. That's why something like tonight, the perfect bridge. And something that caught my eye before the game, I really want to speak about this. This is the sort of touch of a good manager and a very, very good coach. Ralph Rangnick stayed behind at Carrington today to drill Manchester United's youngsters to prepare them for their possible debut tonight. Rangnick did the coaching personally. So he changed Manchester United's pre-match plans and stayed behind at Carrington and did some training. So we're going to have to imagine he did that training with Kovar, with Hardley, with Mengi Iqbal, Savage and Shuratire and the other players who were involved that didn't quite make the matchday squad. That's the sign of a really good manager and a coach. As I said, those sort of touches can make such a difference to a youngster trying to break through. It's a really difficult thing to break through, let alone break into Manchester United's first team. I think I like that touch. I really like that touch. JK, what are you saying about the formation? Have you shed some light, please? I need some knowledge here. Hi, Sam. Looks like a 4-3-3 with Donny at number 6, Mata and Lingard as number 8s. All right, we'll try that one out then, because this one doesn't completely sit right with me. It feels a bit weird to have one centre back. Just feels like a come and score as many goals against us as you want, please, sort of formation. So you're going for that. You're going for Van der Beek as the number 6. You're going for Lingard and Mata as the number 8s. And number 8s, I suppose you're doing something like that then? What about that then, ladies and gents? A 4-3-3 like that with Donny van der Beek as the sole holding midfielder. What do you think about that? You let me know in the comments below. Is that a formation we're playing? As Mohammed is saying there, it's young boys against young boys. Now, or you take that back, right? You take that back, all right? You're not allowed in here now. You're not allowed. You're banned from the arms. You've been kicked out by the bouncers for that comment. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hey, look, Ralph's, I don't know what they're called. Fergie's fledglings. What are they, Ralph's? Ralph's Rascals? Nah, doesn't really have a ring to it. You let me know what you think. Hey, Craig, I can see you down here in the comments, buddy. You got a big smile on your face. What do you think about the team, man?
There's good evening, sir. First of all,
Good evening, buddy.
This is. I feel just like you. It is blowing my mind. I don't know what to expect. I'm looking at your formation map. It could be that could be the way that things are going to be set up for tonight. But that team list is just mind blowing. Because normally when I look at your starting lineups, I can see your formation, but after seeing that starting lineup, I was self confused, just like you in the beginning, man.
I'm glad we're all just sitting here, just going, huh? But at the same time, okay, yeah, cool, all right, I'm excited. So
yeah, we'll see.
Maybe
We'll just have to see, because while waiting, I actually saw someone commented and said like Ralph is a nutter. I actually saw one of them.
That was Guido. That was Guido, the man himself, who called him crazy. And now we've seen the element of the crazy side of him, right? What's your crazy prediction then? Are you going for a 5-0 like Salim, a 3-0 like Matt, or are you going somewhere else?
I will go with Matt on this one. I'll go 3-0.
Salim's on his own with a 5-0.
Yeah, I don't know about the 5 though, but a 3 will be very convincing, because I think our youngsters will be hungry. I mean, Donny finally gets his start, which I'm most happy about. I've always been a fan of him, and yeah, I'm just sticking with the 3-0.
Right, I'll take that. All of you going for a clean sheet tonight. You're backing you're backing Matic and Bailly for a clean sheet. I mean, I don't know, but look, I'll take it, right? So enjoy the game, Craig, and hopefully it plays out how we want it to, eh? Take it easy.
Oh.
Hey, 3-0, 5-0, 3-0. Yeah, United are back, man. Everyone's buzzing again. I remember last time I was this excited before a game. You remember it? It was Atalanta, and we got absolutely steamrolled for the first half. Yeah. So I'm going to try and temper myself, but I can't really, because look at that team. Now we've got to speak about this, lad. All right. You let me know in the comments here, and then or I'll bring you in so you can sing us your Van der Beek song that you've been writing for the last 2 months, because I know you have. Donny plays. Where does Donny play? I have no idea. How does Donny play? Donny always, when he had that interview with Rio Ferdinand where he was basically begging. He was basically saying, look, I can play anywhere. Number 6, number 7, number 8, number 12, number 34, number 99. No, both positions. Anywhere. Just play me, please. He's being played tonight. And he's going to have quite a significantly important role. If it's like this, right? As I said, it might not be this formation. We're all guessing about what our formation is. Let me head back over to the Twitter and see if there's anything else being said about this formation here. Luke Shaw's obviously back in the team. Let's have a look. We've got Wan-Bissaka, 4-3-3, and I suppose, yeah, Alanga. That's a good point there, actually. Remember, where do you remember where Ole Gunnar Solskjaer used Elanga one game? Maybe it'll be this. Now this is rogue. This is I know this is very rogue, but it might be this. You go like that. You go like that. What would you think? Let me just get this one made up. Oh dear. So maybe it's not as rogue as we all think. Maybe we're just looking at it with the wrong set of eyes. Maybe it's something like this. But then you got Ahmad playing up front. Okay. Weird. Still weird, but what would you think about that? This would therefore be the same formation that we used against Crystal Palace, the 4-2-2. What would you think if it was that? Or I'm going to bring you in, sir, and you can be the first one to speak about this. How are you feeling? I know you're naked from the top down because Van der Beek's playing.
Oh, good morning, Sam. How are you?
I'm doing great. Obviously, you're doing better than me.
Yeah. I don't know what he's going to play. I still think he's going to play three at the back. I personally think it's going to be Wan-Bissaka, Bailly, and Shaw at the back, and with Matic in the number 6. And yeah, Donny's further forward. I think that's what he's going to play. That's just. I mean, he could probably end up playing Greenwood as a wing back. I really don't know.
So
I'm just excited.
You mean you're excited? You're like, finally, I get to see Donny play, and you're like, I don't know where he's going to play. I have no idea where he's going to play.
Donny is centre back.
Yeah,
he said he could play. He could play everywhere. So
yeah, he begged hard. So if you want to play, dude, play. I've got no idea. Every time I change this formation, it just confuses me even more.
No, I think with Matic as a number 6 and then Elanga further up, I think that's what it is.
What just no wing backs, no fullbacks?
No, it'll be Elanga and Lingard providing the width. I think Mata would be through the middle.
So you think it'll be more like there we go, and then we go.
Yeah.
So you think it will be Elanga and Lingard as fullbacks? I could completely understand that, right?
Because because why not? Because I don't know. Because I don't know.
Yeah, it's not because this is exactly why. It's like, why not? That's basically what we're doing right now. We're just looking at formations, going, why not? And I'm like, all right, cool. Either way, we're kind of talking about this is a bit weird. We seem to be talking about Ahmad playing quite a central role as a striker. And anytime he's played for United so far, correct me if I'm wrong, he's played more over there on the right-hand side. He's played more with a bit of width. He's
played there before. He can also play as a false 9. So
I can. Yeah, okay. Well, maybe you'll play there.
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at you with the Ahmad knowledge, because I didn't have that.
Yeah, he's I don't know. I'm excited that Donny's playing, and also very excited that Ahmad's playing, and Elanga and some of the youth in the subs. I've never heard of them. I've never heard of that Iqbal kid, Zidane Iqbal.
Yes, I used to watch a lot more of the under 18s and under 23s football, but I haven't had much time in the last few years. But as I said, Zidane Iqbal is someone who has been doing very, very well with the under 23s. Somebody who clearly has earned some. He's earned a bit of a reputation. So he's come back in. He comes straight into this, and I expect him to come on. He probably come on for Juan Mata, I imagine. We're looking at this formation anyway. But I've got no idea. Right, what's your prediction then? We've got 2 3-0s and a 5-0.
5-0, that's crazy. I think it's going to be 5-1.
5-1, yeah. That's slightly less crazy.
Yeah. I think we're going to smash them. I think we will smash them. I think the last time I said that, we kind of had a draw, I think.
I know. It feels like that, though, right? If you can't... There's a bit of an arrogance that comes with playing a team like that. And you've got to deliver. You can't play a team like that and then just get pumped 2-0 by young boys at home. It'd be like popping the balloon. Just the massive deflation of the good feeling that Rangnick's built after the Palace game. So he trusts that team tonight there. Who's making their first start? Amad's making his first start. Mata's making his first start.
Elanga as well.
Lingard, probably. Elanga in the Champions League anyway. The first starts in the Champions League. Henderson, of course. There's so many talking points. It's really hard. I don't know where to look. You're going for a 5-1 with Van der Beek scoring the own goal, yeah?
No, Van de Beek scoring a hat trick.
and an own goal. The first ever player to score a hat trick and an own goal in the same game.
Greenwood to score an own goal and to be sold in January for
I'm gonna
50 mil.
I'm going to kick you out of this. You're barred from the arms for that comment. Jeez, I thought the earlier comment was bad. My God.
If it works out, just shows how much of a genius Ralph is. I mean, for him to have come up with this crazy idea and for it to work out, if it works out, just shows his flexibility, his knowledge, I guess.
Yeah, tonight will all be about the coaching. If that works, it's all about the coaching, right?
Yeah. I think it'll be 3 at the back. Whatever system forward it is, it'll be Wan-Bissaka, Bailly, and Shaw as the 3 centre backs.
All right. Well, you're going 3 centre backs. I have no idea what to predict, but we will. I will let someone else in the arms, and we will speak soon. You're going 5-1. Enjoy the game, buddy, and I hope Van der Beek scores for you, so you can properly get naked, and then your wife can kick you out of the house. Again. He's either a genius or he's mad, says Ian. Well, Ian, I'll speak to you in a minute, my friend. Yeah, I don't know. What else could it be? Let me try and think out loud here. It could be, for example, Wan-Bissaka out there with Bailly and Shaw as the 2 centre-backs, with Elanga playing as left back. I'm just thinking out loud here. Don't shoot me. I still kind of think he'll stick to the 4-2-2, though. It's kind of like, if we properly switch away from that 4-2-2 formation, right? It would almost, and we go like 3 at the back, and I don't know what we do. It kind of feels like going into a cupboard when you're drunk and just grabbing everything and just like throwing it in the pan and going, "Oh, I'm sure it tastes good." Sometimes it works. Sometimes you're like, "Wow, that actually, yeah, that's edible." And then sometimes you have to throw it in the bin because it tastes like crap. And that I suppose that's going to come down to his coaching tonight, because it really caught us by surprise, that team, right? It really caught us by surprise. Let me see over here if there's any updates and comments from the man himself. Whoop, that's a bit zoomed in. Let me see if he's been speaking and sort of explaining to us, please, what the team is. Young boys put their team out. No one cares. Sorry, young boys. Because we're already top of the group, we don't have to do a tactical analysis of how young boys could exploit. No, this game isn't about young boys. Absolutely. I mean, they want to win. They have to win tonight. I think they're currently 2 points off 3rd in the group. And there's one game left, obviously, tonight. They have to hope that Villarreal lose to Atalanta, I believe. No, I think they hope that Villarreal beats Atalanta and that they beat Manchester United. So they're already out of Europe, basically. Man, you think it's a 3-5-2. Jason, you think it's a 4-2-3-1. What else we got up here? 4-2-2. 3 different comments, 3 different formations. Oh, 4 different formations. How many more formations have we got down here in the comments? Oh, look, Atalanta, Ahmed played a 3-4-1-2. Thank you very much. Is Ronaldo playing tonight? He is playing tonight. He's currently playing Fortnite against Sancho and Rashford because he's not playing football. Ronaldo right now is probably steaming it up in a sauna, enjoying himself, enjoying his night off. Mate, this is what you should be able to do. You should be able to rest your players in games like this, right? And had we not beaten Villarreal, it would have been a game tonight where he put out a very strong team and we were still nervous about it. But we go into this with a sort of youthful exuberance as fans. And that's what playing youngsters does, man. That's why youngsters are always going to be such a core part of football, because youngsters play with such a naivety. Because they haven't been scared before, because they haven't been in that situation before. It's like anything in life. If you haven't done it once before, you've got nothing to be scared of. So that team there tonight, you got Ahmad making his first, is it his first? Yeah, his first Champions League start. He started in the Europa League last year, but I think his first Champions League start for Manchester United. He's going to be excited. Everyone's going to be excited. Mata, how he's playing football still. I love Juan Mata, man. I really hope that Mata stays on at Manchester United in an ambassadorial role after he finishes playing football. But who else is down in the arms here? Let me see who else I can bring in. Doc, I can see you waiting there patiently. I'll bring you in, sir. Hopefully you can bring us some knowledge about what formation it is. Give me some knowledge, Doc.
I have no idea. I mean, I was looking at the One Football app. They're saying that Matic and Bailly their specs.
Matic and Bailly centre back. I just can't see. It doesn't make any sense. Nothing makes any sense. Every single formation I'm looking at, I'm like, no, it doesn't make sense.
I just woke up like 15 minutes ago, and I was like, what is going on? Who plays where? I was so confused, and then just put my sleep away.
Well,
So,
yeah. Well, you're just as confused as anyone. But based on that team, buddy, what do you think? What do you think the result's going to be tonight? Then we've got We've got 2 3-0s, a 5-1, a 5-0, and a 5-1. Where are you sitting?
yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm going for a 3-0. Yeah.
3-0, another 3-0. Yeah. Wow, the 3-0 gang is big tonight. But look, man, enjoy yourself. Just sit there quietly, watch the game, watch Ahmad play, watch Lingard, watch Van der Beek. Just enjoy yourself. It's that sort of game, right?
But don't get the man of the match or something. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. Enjoy it, right? And I'll speak to you soon.
Yeah, cheers, man.
Oi, 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 oi. Goals galore tonight. That's what everyone's expecting. That's the only thing I would say. I think I'm expecting goals tonight, but I have absolutely. I want to hear from Ralph. Ralph, give me some knowledge. Tell me where you're playing, people, please. It's killing me. Oh, look at that. It's the first time that Manchester United have named more than one teenager in their starting 11 in a Champions League game since November 2009. Isn't that lovely? Elanga and Greenwood, do we think they're going to be starting up front together? You let me know in the comments, yes or no. If we're looking at the 11 that I've currently got down here, I've got Elanga down as a left back. Oh, jeez. I've got no idea. Ian, I'm going to bring you in, man. Give me I need some knowledge from somebody, please. I'm not sure I'm going to get knowledge from you, but I might.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect any knowledge from me either. Although I've got one font of knowledge. The 2 teenagers you're talking about, Elanga and Diallo, not Greenwood.
Oh, yeah, because he's 20 now, isn't
20
he?
now. Yeah, you're not 19 forever.
Hey, bum, ba-dum, bum, dum. Well done, mate.
I got that from Man United's Twitter page.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. At least he's honest.
Aye. Look, this is mad. I think it's 3 at the back.
You're saying 3 at the back as well. Do you think Matic is a centre back?
Yeah. No. Shaw, Bailly, Wan-Bissaka all playing centre backs. With Wan-Bissaka and Shaw will have a bit of license to go up front, but not as much.
What leaving Bailly on his own?
No, only one of them will go. You don't leave Bailly on your own. That's a recipe for disaster. Although one thing I see with United when they're out of possession of much, you will see Matic drop back and make that a 4. And I suspect that's what we're going to see a lot of.
Oh, mate, I've got no idea. I've got 3-2-3-2, 3-2-3-1, 1-2, 1-1-2, 3-4-4, 4-5, 1-1-1, 6-4-9. I'm shouting numbers at you now because I'm just confused. Yeah, I'm excited but confused.
Yeah, I think we're going to see Van der Beek as a bit of saying I can be a box to box midfielder. Let me do that, please. Let me do anything other than sit on the bench. So,
do you reckon the players are having this sort of confusion as well, or do you think they actually? I mean, I imagine they probably know the formation they're playing in, but whatever it is, it's going to be quite a shift.
If they don't know what they're playing, then what was the point of getting rid of Ollie and bringing this guy in?
I mean, we don't know what he's playing.
We don't know what he's playing, but we're mere mortals who just finished work and come home to watch football. We well, you're not. This is your job.
Yeah, I know. I'm not mortal. Thank you very much. I appreciate that comment. Let's just leave it there. Let's move on to your mortal prediction for the game. Then we got 3 3-0s. No, 2 3-0s, a 5-0, and a 5-1.
This is still the Champions League, and this is still a weak, a under-strength team for us. Let's call it that. But I'm still going to say 2-0. I think the most important thing with this lineup, I'm not actually scared about up front. It's the defense, especially when Bailly's always got a mistake in him. Shaw's coming back from injury. There's Wan-Bissaka. Henderson's not played for United for a while. I'm concerned there, but I'm going to give him a pass, and I'm going to say 2-0.
Going to say 2-0. That's nice of you to give him a pass. It's really good of you. That is. What a bloke.
Yeah, well, they could still cock it up. So,
I mean, mate, has there ever been a more difficult? I'm sure there has been a more difficult game to guess for United, but I've got absolutely no idea. Ant's coming here and he's trying to say, "Look at you all, you idiots! It's 4-2-2." What are you saying then? Matic and Bailly was Shaw. To be fair, this is what I did earlier, right? This is what I said earlier. I did drop Matic in as a centre back. It seems a bit weird, but in that sense, he's got Mengi on the bench, but maybe that's a little bit too inexperienced. But then you've got Van der Beek and Mata in if that's really the midfield too. Wow. That's a playmaking midfield too, if you've ever seen one, right?
Yeah, that there's in that midfield doesn't, unless Van der Beek's really going to sell himself as a 6, and this is how he wants to. And fair enough, this is one of them games where you can actually say to Van der Beek, look, you've been talking all sorts of stuff. Go out and show something tonight. Because the consequences are, don't matter. So fair enough, let him do that. I don't think Ralph Ragnick's that kind of guy, though. I think he puts out a team knowing 100% what it's going to go do. That's why he was working on a night where the result literally doesn't matter. He's still staying late with the youngsters who are on the bench.
Man.
He wants to know what they're going to do.
I agree. Sometimes you do say some smart things, Ian. Only occasionally, but that was one of them. Well done.
Yeah, no worries, mate. I say you have to buy my smart words, mate.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
I'll send you the money in the post.
Make it out to the wife. It might make her a bit happier with me doing this kind of thing.
I don't think your wife will be happy if I make it up to her. Let's be honest, right? I'll let you do that.
All right, no worries, mate.
Take it easy. Right. So I kind of tend to agree with Ant here. As much as it feels like it's a bit of an odd midfield, I think it would be a little bit more odd for Rangnick just to completely and utterly move away from his 4-2-2, which works so well against Crystal Palace. And clearly he's a manager who's come in and he's like, I need to impose my system, I need to speak to the players and get things done. For him to then completely switch from a 4-2-2 to a 3-2-3-2, which is not a formation he's ever, because it's not a formation. I've literally just made that formation up. It does feel a little bit strange. But yeah, as Ian said there, rightly, if it is that as a midfield too, and it's Van der Beek and Mata, Van der Beek has to be Fred tonight, because it will be Mata who's given the freedom to go forward. It will be Van der Beek who's got the role of the destroyer, the disruptor, I call it. That's what Fred is, the wasp, the person who's constantly buzzing, really annoying, and won't go away. That's what Van der Beek will have to do tonight inside that midfield. Kind of depends on what formation young boys play. They play 4-4-2. They've also played 4-3-3. So I don't really know what that's going to be. Hell, as we said tonight, as I said before the stream started on Twitter, I said, look, tonight's got to be about the consistency, isn't it? We got to see a consistency in the performance. I'm not talking specifically about the result or the football. I'm talking about the performance, about the intensity. And that's one thing that no matter what happens tonight, that front four is going to run its legs off. That front four of Greenwood, Elanga, Lingard, and Ahmad is going to be so mobile, so moving. It's going to be great. Or you're saying that's crazy. Matic is centre-back. I'll rewind you to what happened to Michael Carrick so often. Remember that? For a long, long time, Carrick is centre-back. Maybe we're just seeing Matic going into that sort of role tonight. But Vaishnav, I can see you waiting here patiently, and I know you're going to come at me with some knowledge and another spot-on prediction, my friend.
I don't know, man. I'm just scratching my head. I don't care.
Even you're confused. Everyone's confused. What for me? Do you think of that formation?
That lineup, I think, makes most sense with Mata and Van der Beek.
It does, but it's still a little bit strange, eh?
Yeah, it is strange. Matic in the defensive position, I don't know, man.
What's your based on the back of that formation? It's very. We still got a lot going forward. Of course, you've got Greenwood, you've got Elanga, you've got Ahmad who's here, you've got Lingard. It's exciting. So we still will score goals, but what do you think the score is going to be?
I think it's going to be 2-1 maybe with Greenwood and the Lingard goal. I'm excited to see Donny Van der Beek, and I think it is his chance.
Yeah, this is definitely
his last chance. That's his chance, and that position also, McTominay's position.
Yeah, let's see what goes on here. But look, what was your prediction, buddy?
2-1 Greenwood and Lingard. Donny man of the match.
Well, remember to put a pound on it just in case.
I hope so.
We'll take it easy, buddy. Nice to chat to you again.
Okay. Thanks, bro.
And you're saying that young boys are playing a 4-2-3-1. The good thing is, I don't really care what young boys are playing tonight. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter what young boys are playing. It's just, it's got a testimonial feel going into it. And I know that's a really bad thing to say. but it effectively is a testimonial in European football. We are already top of our group. If we lose 9-0 tonight, we still go through as group winners. It's as simple as that. It has a proper testimonial feel to it, and that's why he's giving it to youngsters. But wow, that is such a statement from Rangnick, isn't it? Look at the bench. Look, I've got the players on the bench here that I've taken off. Delot's not on. Fred, and not even in the squad, right? Delot, Fred, Bruno, Martial, who's injured, Rashford, Sancho, Ronaldo, Lindelof, Telles, De Gea. It's basically the whole starting 11 has been the majority of the team that started against Crystal Palace. Who's there still? Nope. Whole back five's changed. Changed. I think it's a completely different 11, isn't it? No player there started against Crystal Palace, I don't think. Or you're saying we have two keepers on the bench. Yeah, we've got Tom Heaton and Matej Kovar, I think his name is. I don't know why we've got two keepers on the bench, but we've hardly got anyone on the bench, really. Considering, I think the Champions League, you can have a lot of players on the bench. Ralphie's been speaking. Give me some wisdom, please, my German professor, because I need some wisdom in my life right now. Let's have a look, see what he's saying. Maybe he can make us all feel a lot better about ourselves. Here we go. I decided 2 days ago we would give as many of these players an opportunity as possible and to rest the others as the next game's in 3 days against Norwich. I'd like to see those players in competitive conditions in a Champions League game. We've got so many games coming up. It's very full and packed schedule. So we need everybody, and it's a perfect situation to present themselves. The youngsters were training with us yesterday and today, so they were part of the training session. So Ralph's given us no knowledge there in terms of what he's actually playing in terms of formation, but he's just saying, yeah, guys, man, take your chance today. Take your chance tonight. Alicia, you're saying Ralph is awesome. He is awesome. But he has rested the players. He's rested the players, but at the same time, yeah, this is basically saying, look, right, you're getting a live audition. Do you want to play for my Manchester United? Yes or no? Lingard, Ilanga, Ahmad, Greenwood, Van der Beek, you're all talented players. Do you really want to commit to being part of this Manchester United team that I'm building? If you do, show it to me tonight. So there's a lot of players there that can't. That's what happened. That's the good thing about taking our first 11 out, right? Because you take away the ability for complacency to set in. Because if you were playing Ronaldo, Rashford, Fred, Van der Beek, not Van der Beek, sorry, because he hardly plays. If you were playing all our first team players there, it would have been very easy for complacency to creep in against young boys in a game where we've already topped our Champions League group and we didn't necessarily need to win. But because we've changed so many, he's taken away that. It's interesting. Right, I'll bring Arfan. I can see you down there. You're a new member, my friend. I'll bring you into the arms. Nice to see you here. Join in as a member and then coming into the arms. How you doing, buddy?
Good evening, or should I say good night, because it's 2 a.m. in Indonesia.
2 a.m. Wow. What do you think about the team in the middle of the night there?
It came to my mind that Rangnick will play 3-4-3 diamond, like how Van Gaal operates his Ajax side in the 90s, with Wan Bissaka at right center back, Bailly at central center back, and Xiao at left center back. We have all seen Xiao play really well in left center back against PSG. And we always saw that Wan Bissaka always plays it narrow, like his mistake against Brighton, where we scored the last minute penalty again in the 100th minute, if I'm not mistaken. And
I'll tell you what,
I think
let me pull this up for you here, because this has just come out. Well, this hasn't just come out, but this is, I believe, this is the team sheet from tonight. So that's what it's down like on the sheet that's given to all the journalists at the game. They've got Henderson, they've got Matic and Bailly as the two centre-backs, with Shaw, Wan-Bissaka, Van der Beek and Matic in the hole, Ahmad and Lingard, Diallo on the left, Lingard on the right. So we have got it literally spot on here. Apart from that, that's the only change according to the official lineup. So no 3-4-3. That's
but I think it will be more flexible in game. Like we can always change the formation in game. But I think if we manage to change the formation, it will be 3-4-3 diamond with three center backs that I mentioned before, and Matic as a holding midfielder, while Van de Beek and Lingard plays as a
Maybe.
8.
What's your prediction then, my friend?
I think it's going to be close 2-0. I think.
Only 2? Nah, we need more than that. But no, you're probably right. I'll take 2-0 though. Mate, imagine how happy Ralph would be with a 2-0 for that team tonight. He'd be over the moon with it. Over the moon. I'd take that. But look, hey, Arfan, nice to speak to you, buddy. Nice to have you on as a member. Look forward to seeing you in some more arms before the games. Take it easy, buddy.
Thank you.
Hey, look, I'd take 2-0. I think we'd all take 2-0. But yeah, as I said, I pulled that one up there. That is the team sheet that's come out. Let's see what young boys are playing. 4-2-3-1. I don't care. These are the bent. I said the bent. Who is it? Charlie Savage. There you go. Bjorn Hardley. Bjorn. I don't know Bjorn. It's good. But yeah, they got it down as a 4-2-2. So it kind of makes sense. Still a bit weird because it's Van de Beek and it's Mata in the middle. That's the weirdest part of this. You might see Matic sort of drift up and try and help. But no, Mata and Van de Beek. I think that goes to show that he does not expect young boys to really threaten Manchester United too much. That's what I would say anyway. My prediction for the game, though. Ooh, drum roll, please. Have I got a drum roll sound effect? Oh, no, I've got the headphones on. You can't hear anyway. Anyway, looking at this team, I would expect us to leak a goal tonight. I wouldn't expect us to keep a clean sheet. If we keep a clean sheet, wow, okay, blow my mind. But a centre-back partnership of Matic and Bailly with a midfield 2 of Mata and Van de Beek, we're conceding opportunities, man. I'm going to go for a 2-1. No, 3-1. I'm going for a 3-1 tonight. I think we will win. Everyone firing your predictions in the comments below. I'll read as many of them out as I can before we wrap this one up. I think it's going to be a 3-1 tonight. I think there's still enough quality in that team. We have absolutely no idea, right? How we're going to play tonight. It's a completely different 11. Normally what happens when you take a team, make as many changes like that, you won't see a consistency compared to the game before. That's what we need to see tonight. All these youngsters have got an opportunity. They're not all youngsters. Lingard's not a youngster anymore. Lo and behold, Mata's not a youngster. Van der Beek is young-ish, but I think this team tonight, I'm going for a 3-1. Greenwood and Elanga, I'm excited to see them going forward. Who do I want to see score? I want to see this lad score. I want to see this lad score. And I want to see... I call it Elanga. I feel bad if I don't give you a goal. I want it to be those three. Elanga, Ahmad, and Van der Beek all getting a goal each. I'm going for 3-1. I don't think we'll have enough to keep a clean sheet. Surely not with those many changes. Let me go down here. Joel, you're feeling a little bit chipper. You're going for an 8-1. Lovely. I'll take that. Matt, you think it'll be 3-0. Jonathan, 2-1. 2-2, says Mike. Michael, you're saying 2-1. Sajad, you're going for a 2-1 to young boys. You get out of the arms. You're bars, you are. Ollie, you're saying 3-2. Kelvin, 2-1. Jake, you're saying 2-1. Ant, you're saying 5-2. Imagine that, 5-2. Woof. That'll be a crazy game. But look, I did not expect the arms to be like that tonight. That was a bit bonkers, wasn't it? Absolutely bonkers. That's the team. Took us all by surprise. It looks like we're playing the 4-2-2. I'd kind of be surprised, as I said, if you switched away from the system. But when we looked at the initial team, we were like, eh? So I think it's Matic. I think it's Matic as centre-back. As I said, we go over here. We see what is written down officially on the team sheet that's given to the journalists. They've got Matic down as a centre-back alongside Bailly with Mata and Van der Beek in as the 2 midfielders. I tell you what, ladies and gents, no matter what happens tonight, just enjoy it. Enjoy this feeling you've got going into watching Manchester United play a game of football. Enjoy this feeling going into watch Manchester United play in the Champions League. It's a bit of a free hit. As I said, it's got a testimonial vibe to it. Youngsters are in. Let's see what Donny does. Donny, this is your chance, boy. Shine. And you're going to play plenty of game time underneath Ralph Rangnick, and you're not leaving in January. Diallo, what can he do? As Ahmad, is it Diallo? I thought he wanted to be called Ahmad. Anyway, he's down as Diallo on the gap. Can't wait to see what he can do. Elanga, can't wait to see what he can do. Greenwood, we know what he can do. Just enjoy all these young players. Hopefully we'll see Zidane Iqbal from the bench. Maybe Shodashore and Tire. Let's see what happens with Savage and Hardley as well. Look, happy feelings all round. Thank you all very much for joining in the pre-match show. We've got 20 minutes to kick off now. Just go and enjoy yourselves. I didn't expect to do it as long this time, but I did because it was such a mad lineup. Thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for your comments. But if you're still here and you're watching me, please consider subscribing. Welcome to United People's TV. I'll be here with my match reaction straight after, and you're going to be watching that. But Rangnick, you caught us out with that one. Let's hope it turns out into a win.